the single, like myself, the singlets, like myself, we tend to deceive ourselves that when you're in a relationship, you won't actually spend money, but it's a lie. This generation we are in, it's a generation whereby money plays a major role in a relationship of today. So money is very important. Now, I'm not saying you should focus your mindset on money, but as a youth now, you have every opportunity in acquiring every skill possible. Like mommy said, it's a revolving age. I will always advise youths to learn as many skills as possible. So that's one of it. Then the second one is our maturity. Many of us are not matured. We think we are, but we're not. Just little issues in a relationship and everybody has gone haywire. So we should look out for our maturity. We should get to that point. Then our spiritual life should be in a particular point before we venture into any relationship of any kind. Like I said, maturity, spiritual life, then our financial aspect. We should seriously work on it. For the youth and singles, I will emphasize again, this is the time you can learn as many tech skills as possible, many handwork as possible. So if you've not learned for the male, because we are the man, if you've not acquired that financial buoyancy, don't go into a relationship. It's not going to come out well. So that's my little understanding.
From experience. Did a girl break your heart because it didn't have money? Okay, so Precious would like to add something to you.
Okay, in addition to
please try to.
Okay. In addition to what he said, you have to grow your financial status, right? And I would like to add, you have to be emotionally intelligent, because like relationships deals with emotions. If you're not emotionally intelligent yet, I feel like you shouldn't go into that. I feel like you shouldn't go into that if you're not emotionally intelligent, because when you go into a relationship, right, you're dealing with another human being, right? So it's bringing in his own, like for me, from a perspective of a female, it's bringing in his own character, his own attitude, and if you've not built the emotional stamina to be able to withstand, right, to be able to understand, not everything will go as planned in your relationship, not everything will be smooth, right? And if probably you guys have this disagreement or anything, how can you work on it, right? Would it lead to you guys break up, or would you be able, or would you be able to navigate it, right, intelligently? So emotional intelligence, and like what you said, your skills, what have you learned, right? What have you learned? What courses have you taken? How have you built yourself intelligently? Because any man you are going into a relationship with is coming with the idea that, okay, I want to go into a relationship with this sort of female, right? She should be able to hold intelligent conversation, not a car person. So you have to sharpen your skills, right? Set goals for yourself, reasonable goals that, okay, in probably 2 years, 5 years, when I'm in this level in university, I should have attained this and this and that. So like, even when you're meeting a guy, or like, probably a guy comes to you and you guys are talking, when you start speaking, the guy will be like, like this kind of, this one is not mediocre, this one has, sorry, not this one, this girl or this lady has grown herself, she has something upstairs, right? I know like we see on Instagram and like Facebook, TikTok, and they're saying like, oh, what do you bring to the table? I'm bringing myself, but in a way, that's funny, because that's TikTok. You might work there, that's Instagram, that's Facebook, you might work there, but this is real life. What do you bring to the table? Not yourself alone. I've been there. Not yourself alone. Not yourself alone, because you collect actually. Because because you collect, because when the person is like talking about this, you don't have any idea. Talking about this, you don't know anything. What you know how to do is like yeah, makeup. I mean, that's not bad. That's actually not bad. Makeup is not bad. Okay, thank you, ma. Knowing makeup is not bad, but then that should add to something like a substantial thing, right? Probably was like probably financially now. It's like babe, I'm thinking of going into this investment. I'm thinking of investing in this thing, but like I'm not sure. And let's say you, all you know how to do is like, oh, I'm the table. And then it's like, I'm not sure about this. I don't know the steps to take. I don't know the routes to go. I don't know how to go about it basically. And you're like, babe, I'm not shading anybody, but it's like, babe, yes. I mean, I don't know about that though, but I trust in your ability. I trust that you're smart enough. I trust in your instinct, right? And it's looking for like something. It's looking for a person that can tell him like, okay, so I read about this, and my friend also did this sort of investment. This is what he gained from it. This is the part where you should not go to. So I feel like adding value to yourself. Yeah, thank you. Adding value to yourself before even going into a relationship is very key. Like I said, talking from experience.
Okay, thanks. So, he has said that, I'm just trying to reiterate what they said so that we don't forget it. If you are looking to enter into a relationship, look out for these things before you enter. First of all, are you financially buoyant? And when they say buoyant, they don't mean that you should be $100 kind of thing. Are you self-sufficient? Can you take care of someone else aside yourself? If you can't, okay. And then secondly, she said you must have value. Like, you must be emotionally intelligent first of all, and then you must have value that you are giving. You can't be a dumb person and you don't have anything to give in a relationship, and then you want to be in a relationship. You just want to be doing Snapchat and TikTok and be saying, this is my love, mess with him and you're in trouble, blah blah blah, all this kind of thing. Or you write a epistle on WhatsApp or anything, but there is no meaningful conversation you're having. You are not adding value to the person's life and anything. So we still have like 3 more people that are going to talk about this. Blessing wants to say something about this. Okay, she already mentioned it. So Stashe, Momiji, let's stop. Then Brotoyin will just wrap it up. Okay, oh yeah.
Let me sit down so that I feel at home. Okay, praise God. So they've done justice, but I just want to chip in. Financial, physical, mental, and emotional maturity. As in, physical in the sense that when you open your mouth to say you're in a relationship, they will not look at you that, kilo wambe. Do you understand? There is a societal age that we know that it is agreeable. When you say you're in a relationship, nobody will question you that, if you say you're in a relationship, they'll say, no, she's of age. There's an acceptable age. Not that you'll be taking your dinner in breakfast. When you get to dinner, what are you going to do? Do you understand? Like, there's a step. There's a step to this thing. That singleness, we should embrace it first. There's a lot to enjoy in it. Enjoy it first before you now rush into marriage. That one. Then, you are the type that your mom is still waking you up to go and be washing your clothes. You will buy clothes. You cannot clean up your house. You don't have personal hygiene. And you want to be in a relationship with somebody else. Please, how? You have not dealt with yourself. You have a lot to work on. It's not even a matter of age now. If you are 30 years, 40 years, and you have not gotten it, you are not fit for marriage. You have to deal with those things first before you carry it into the home. Because those attitudes, if those characters, if they're not dealt with, they will take you out of the home. You rush into it, you rush out of it. There's no man, I'm talking from a woman's point of view now, there's no man that will want to marry a woman